Okay, here we're going to check out what we got today. We're gonna do some coding as well. I'm doing the live session, so you can follow it on YouTube. You can chat a little bit if you want. So yeah, here we're going to quickly look what we got so far. So I'm gonna hit the play button. Like we have our info, the ranks, perfection, the character icons, then the soul team icons. This one I need to fix because this fighting plane icons are not correct, so but that I will do later. Then I'm going to close this one. Then we have the faction, so on the faction still only the characters or section is working. This will be done as soon as I finish the assault teams. So now every faction starts for testing purposes. You got 6 characters, one of each class. So same for all. You need to close this, open this one. This is same for all the factions. Then we close this, it's going always back to the main menu. Then we're going to have the characters like you see. Click on this one, you can rename them, upgrade them here. You can rename them, you can switch career. Then same for the other guys. Then the general, you see, you have a general, the general. Here you don't have anything to do with the command points, not yet. It is done automatically in the background. So when we now go back to, for example, close it again, go to the assault teams. This is the default look. There's nothing in it yet. There's something in it, but this I'm going to leave it for now. When you open the menu, it's an empty menu. The moment you click on show US, you get your soldiers that own command points. Same for the other factions. Then when you click on the soldier, then you will see the assault teams that you buy on this character. So it's when you want to buy a character, it will be linked to the ID and will be also set in his list on that character. So then, like I want it to be, it's going that way. So when you click on this one, you will have the info panel with the command points you got. Then you got the buy assault teams. So for this one got all the buttons visible because he's the general. But I'm going to show you in a second. When you have an infantry guy, for example a major, then he will and it's an infantry guy, you will only have the guard button visible. So now when I click on that, because we are talking about the buy buttons, I'm going to click on the buy button. So yeah, we are in the US faction. Then yeah, the recon, normally this need to have the recon fighter icon, but I need to make it, so then when I click on then you have the pathfinders, then you have the light armor, you have the recon, or you have the guard. So this numbering is used like you see here. I created already a guard unit on this is not faction based, so if I'm now going on Soviet maybe and buy another guard unit, that will be the guard unit 2 for all the guards, so it's not faction based the numbering. So but yeah, that's not so bad. You cannot have two the same numberings in the list. That was my idea behind it. Not like in game having many the same names when you got a lot of equipment. But yeah, that's just a personal thing. So that is for the guard, and then like you see when you, for example, I click back on the recon plane. This is the price, the Warfront price. This is the price for gold. So yeah, I give it a V and a G for it. So there's a little goldy color. This just black. But then again, for the Pathfinder, you have the prices. So the buttons are not done yet. So it's not like when I click on this button, I have buy that new recon unit. Otherwise, it will be visible here. So, but now this is the panel of owned assault team. So yeah, you need to modify, upgrade them also a little bit. So that is what we're going to do then. Like I say, you click on it, then this applet appear. So the first time there will be nothing, but once you using the program, these two fields they will stay. It's not like I'm going to destroy them and respawn them again. At the moment, not. Maybe if the setup is not working with the buttons like I want it to be, like for example, this is a panel I'm going to maybe change, like I say upgrade, but yeah, you got the guard unit, but what, for example, you start with guard, then on level 1 you can change from motorized guard, or you can switch to infantry. Yeah, but like it's set now, there's nothing, you see, you cannot switch between the two. It's just saying upgrade. You cannot make the decision, so you need to, I need to adjust it, that you can make a decision based on the leveling up process. But yeah, that's for now. It's making sure this part is working like you see it now. You click on this, that is opening, and same for like you see it's displaying that character or that assault team. You can rename him. Yeah, that is also not configured, but it will be basically the same functionality you got on the characters. So now I'm on the characters page, now up we rank them up. Here we're going to say JFK. I click on OK. Voila, I need to show US. Click on that guy again, JFK. And yeah, this is not working because he's already a general, so you cannot switch between anything. So, but now for let you show on that other assault team part, we're going to buy a character. We're going to just call it Bird or something. We're going to give it the major rank, so then normally got 3 command points. I'm going to leave no, I'm not going to. I'm going to make it a para, just for the neutral thing. Otherwise, always doing with guard. So now take another class. So we're going to buy it. Gonna update our screen. Voila, there is our bird. He's the para. Now I'm going to go, I can do it directly here, so whoop, I'm going to go back. I'm going to do update here also, show US, then here comes our birdie guy. This, you see, this stays now. So the moment now, this will stay on this. Maybe, yeah, I'm going to use another thing that it's disabling it, so making it not visible, but I will see. But that is just tweaking and tuning. But like you see, this is the a para guy, so now you can only buy pathfinders, because in the game it's also like this. You as a para character class, you can only um, yeah, you can only buy like the same class of a soul team, and then the lowest rank, and then you level them up until, for infantry, the mechanized infantry, the recon, the mechanized recon and stuff, and the heavy armor, heavy planes. But yeah, that is leveling up on, like you see here, this guy doesn't have any assault team, so now we need to check how we're going to do the buttons. So that is something I'm going to try to do now. So I'm going to stop this play. So this is just empty. When you look at it, it's just empty. So yeah, at first I was thinking maybe give an image or a photograph be as background or something, and the applets will appear above it. But yeah, like I want the applets to be assault teams. Yeah, I always need to check, because sometimes with all this I forget where I put everything. So that is the AT box. The AT box is basically that guy. So you see, this is the basic prefab of it. So you got your image, your naming, and a check mark thing. But I won't use this guy like it is now with the check mark thing on it. In the war, more in the war thing, like using that in the list, activating it through here. Or yeah, maybe I can disable this checkmark thing toggle button, and I can put it maybe directly on, hold on, I need to, yeah, maybe put it directly on this guy. So like I'm saying, I'm going to make the buy button also visible, so we have the good visual thing. So yeah, the info, there's nothing here because I didn't put a guy in it, and but we're talking about this section now. So that section is basically working. It needs to be tuned the moment you click on this check mark. Then it needs to reduce the command points or give the command points another color or something. But that is for later. This first, this needs to be working, the buttons and the renaming and this is for the buying aspect. So the top level will be buying a soul team, and the bottom level will be modifying the soul team. And then it's like you say, you can have a guard unit that is level 3, for example, and still is a guard unit because you didn't upgrade them. So in that aspect, I also need to see how I'm going to build this one. Level up, upgrade, you know. So leveling up could maybe be better like now. Hold on, I'm going to toggle. That's that one. Label. You see, it's upgrade now at this point. So I can maybe better make this level up. I think that is better if I do it like that, because yeah, you can only go from level 1 to level 2 to level 3, so there's nothing to choose between it. So then we need, then I need to switch to the scene. You see that now that is selected. So but then maybe instead of putting it on this position, well then no, oh yeah, maybe it stays the same. Oh, background toggle. Okay, that's a complete toggle. So if I put that toggle now somewhere around here, something around here, what does it say? Level up. It's not synchronized. Needs to be. Hold on, then I'm gonna to lock that to the bottom, and we're gonna use that button. Then we can say like 5. Oh, what does 5 do? Let me see. 5. No, 5 is not enough. 10. 10 is too much. 8. Okay, 8 will be good. No, I'm gonna drag that guy. So we know it's 8, and we're gonna drag that guy around here somewhere, a little bit, little bit. 15. Oh no, what is he saying? 22. 20 is good. 28 it needs to be. Voila. Then I think, yeah, okay, that will be good. Maybe make this guy a little bit smaller. White 160. 30 will be enough, maybe. Yeah, okay. Restored on 30 for the moment. But now that will be a tricky thing. Bup, 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 bup. Thinking. I could use buttons. Another set of buttons is nothing, but you know. Okay, first this one we're going to apply it to the thing so that everything stays up to date. Yeah, then I'm going to add a new element to this window, and I'm going to do the Dropbox again. Hold on, input field height 20, then the Dropbox field need to be height 20. Simple as that, not that big. 130, I'm gonna position them in the middle. There. Yeah, okay. Then hold on, -5. No, that is Oh yeah, I got, hold on, I got my thing ready. 5. No, that needs to be 0. That's the other -5 guy. Hold on, I'm going to, because I got TeamSpeak also running, so you can have some TeamSpeak noises on the background, but yeah, okay. So, okay, let me see, is the positioning a little bit okay for this guy? Level up. Yeah, here I cannot put anything, because like you see, US, it comes completely to here, and these two are basically the same starting applets. So mine fine 5, he goes there, and then if I say like minus 50, yeah, but you need to have a little text in front of it, no? Yeah, you need to have some text in front of it. Hold on. Up this, duplicate that one, put it above it. So oh. Yeah, that's sometimes. Leave it. Come. Dropbox. Boom. Then we do it like that. Oh, it's connected. Then I'm quickly going back to this window. Text is over there. Then I'm going to give it a new. I'm gonna center them in the middle. No, I'm gonna leave it on that same thing, so we know that was -5. So we're going to go. Oh, hold on, I'm going to use that other button. -45. Oh, 40. 80. 160. Okay, 150. 30. 30. Oh, 35. Yeah, 35. It's a game of say, huh? Okay, that's better. That is level up. Yeah. Upgrade. Yeah, upgrade. That is what we do. We're going to do upgrade. That was what we're going to do. Yeah, that is good. That is good. That is nice. That is clean. Okay, then we got the Dropbox thing. You see, I'm not coding for the moment. So label option A. And first of all, we're gonna reduce everything because it's all too big. Pass fit, make it 11 maximum maybe. That is in the middle, that is there, that is good. Option A. What we going to do? Something like it. Okay. Arrow. Okay. Template. Okay. Toggle. Toggle. Drop. Now we're going to go options. A. B. C. So the C we will not be having. Can we delete the C? No, we cannot delete it. Okay, it got 3 options. but I don't need to have 3 options. But that I think I need to do in scripting then. Okay, but yeah, we will see. So what we're going to do, we're going to start for this guy, default status for example. So this guy could be a motorized Huart, or it could be a infantry. Yeah, and for the rest we don't have option C, no option C. Ah, voilà. Ah, voilà. Learned another thing. Okay. So blah 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 blah. Ping ping dip tip tip. Okay. Quickly update one. Then we're gonna test it quickly. Sol teams. Yeah, we got. Oh yeah, I got everything. Oh, it's better. Voila. Infantry. This I will do then like on the scripting part then. So then now I need to it's an extra field. I need to add it to the scripting. Okay, that's good. Then yeah, the check mark level him up. But then the question is, because I got now the two buttons. When you upgrade, you need to pay. When you enter a name, normally you need to pay. And leveling up, that doesn't cost anything. You can, because you're just saying, that guy is now level. So that's just the soul team leveling system. Okay. That's good. Yeah, okay, when I do now this and then voila. We have the, you see, it's working thus far. This stays working. Same for here with the guard, light armor. That doesn't change for the moment. So what we first need to do, which one we're going to take first? That's the main question. We're going to, no, I don't have it open. Quickly check which scripting I got open. This one I got open, so I'm going to edit it. And then normally if everything goes okay, voila, there he is. Voila. I was working. Oh yeah, he closed it at the other window. So that is the, yeah, okay, that is the character information window. That is the AT holder. So that's that window you see on that side of the program. That is the middle. No, that is the left side information panel with the buttons and stuff on it. Then those two. This is the top button, so that is okay. We have the set name, but for this guy, we added. What did we add? We added public drop down, and that was for Great. Okay, save that one. So then we got it then. So that thing is done. So now close it again, this one. Otherwise we will be having, voila. Then we're going back to the main prefab and then here you see it's coming. So now I'm gonna drag that one over there. Voila. Then I have access to it in the script. But I want to open one script and it didn't open it, so I'm going back to the yeah, this is only for the characters and this is all the scripting for the assault teams. And the manager we need, it's opening it. There we goes. And where is my other window? Hold on. My mono behave is acting crazy, so I'm going to close that again. And I'm going to do it back like this. Open this one. Ah, voila. That was the window I was looking for. So now you see, I'm working on the AT manager, and I got the different. This one we are working on now. So the Dropbox we did. So now, let me see. Then that I don't make mistakes. So this is the building just for the new recon, huh? You see, when you create a assault team, you need to give it a string and an ID. That ID is basically the character ID. You see, huh? C ID is from the characters. Then I put on this guy, that's the general you see now. So that's the code I did for it. Owner ID uppercase. Then I added to the list of that assault teams owned. So that these are basically the 6 that is done here. You see, these are the created assault teams you see on the applet. So if I'm going to expand this, for example, and I'm going to add the recon planes to it, I can say like a new recon plane US 1, or I can, but then I need to check which ID the German guy got. So it's all, this is how it needs to be done, and this is only testing for testing purposes. So once everything is working, that code will be out of there, because you don't own any assault teams when you start on a fresh account. You only have like I think one character for every faction, a guard unit, infantry guy. So but I need to go over that again, because I play it a long time, so I need to maybe create a new account, see how many characters you got at the moment when you start, what war funds you got, what gold you got. So this is basically show AT. So that is really the display on the buttons. So you see show AT string faction, so that all the buttons show US, show German, show Soviet. So that is only this piece of code. Then info and AT. So this is also a little bit complicated. You see it already when I expand. So this is here, like this is where I'm saying, like when you're an infantry guy, you can only you see, you can only show the guard section. You cannot show the para button. You cannot show the recon button. You cannot show the armor and the fighter buttons. When you're a para, blah, 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 same on the para, same. And now here, this is how I'm going. This is how the buttons work. And then you see this is a show button. So then we're going to go back down, 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 down. So this is show AT, and this is show AT by IT. So that's basically here. So that's that clicking thing when you do the buy. So now what we need here, we need to have that drop down button, but we don't need to have the drop down button maybe immediately. Because then the naming is not correct. Also upgrade, rename. Oh yeah, I can't just call it TGL, so okay, that's toggle. Yeah, I'm thinking, but hold on, now the buttons are at the lower place, so we're going to put them on the lower place. We got first the icon. I'm gonna quickly drag this window to my other screen that I can visualize what I'm doing. Now it's going to be mainly be coding thing that I'm going to do, so okay, this we need again, copy this one, no, 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 you see, if you're not paying attention, you're making buy, hold on. No, I don't need to buy AT. I need to have the upgrade AT. This is what I need. Idiot. Okay, so that was pointed out. That are the buttons. Buttons we're going to put at the bottom. We got the rename field first. Okay. Then we need to have this is what we need, and we're going to put that here, copy that one. Then we need to have, what is it called, TGL, voila, and it's toggle. So I don't know what the toggle can do for the moment, but I'm just going to write it down. So if I look on the toggle, quickly going to look on the toggle, what do we got? We got an is on. So we have a is, oh voila, is on is false, because when we start we don't want it to be checked, so no, that needs to be false. Okay. Voila. Because that's showing, that is showing that applet. It's only for showing the applet, the information, the name, and then when you click on then this part here, this part, this will go to the push button open, it goes to next code or function. That is the meaning. And then based on this applet information, so I think like I'm doing it now, I can maybe write the two functions. One is filling it in and the other one is reading it out. So like now I'm gonna quickly drag it back, So we're gonna do our visual simulation thing again. So we click, clack, click, ping, ping, pong, assault teams. There he is. Then you fill in the name. My assault team 999,744 is going to be, I'm going to upgrade it. It's going to be infantry. And I'm gonna to level them up because I can level them up in game. And then it comes. Then we click, I wanted to do it in war funds, or I got a lot of gold, I'm going to buy it in gold. And then we need to go to that other section, because now I didn't put in the, how might I say, here is upgrade to motorized infantry, but you can also, yeah, I think I forgot to put the price. I think that was the reason. Hold on, I'm going to check on that. Cost and prices, that's a nice part, I got it here, so I can check on it. Hold on, it was not buy, it's upgrade. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's in there. Upgrade to motorized guard. Yeah, it's in there. Buy guard. You see, you buying the guard. That is, and that is what I'm talking about. When we close it and when we go to the settings page, I want in some way to be able, not me alone, but to make you guys, when the program is active and is stable and stuff like that, you can also modify those values, like when we do say like the general, for example here, I see it's just standing by general, that is the amount it's set on now. These values I got directly from in-game, so I assume they will be correct. So, but when Rito change those values, you just have a functionality to go to the settings, modify that value, but yeah, that is at the end of the programming. I first need to do we got the character, we got the assault team, then you can play war, then you can do crazy stuff, and sometimes other people come with good ideas, but the ideas you always need to first when you're making something like this, it's easily to say like, hey, you can put in this and you can put in that, but it needs to stay realistic first. It needs to be, all the values when you create something need to be correct, so you cannot based on thinkings create an extra section, for example, inside the game. But yeah, maybe we will see what comes out of it in the future. But like it is now, yeah, it's going good. So like now we're going back to our scripting. Pew, there we go again. Oh yeah, hold on, quickly move that one for visual aspects for my, so I'm knowing what I'm doing. So this is the show ATs, then that. Toggle is false, so that is that one. The rename, yeah, I put in comment. Because this, basically this, because here I set it, and so now I need to write that function that goes with those two, the war funds and the gold. So this one I said already. But yeah, then the pricing is not correct also, but yeah, okay, then we can fix it, maybe make a functionality behind it that does a calculation, but give this the default upgrade, for example, upgrade cost. Or maybe say like if this is true, then display this. That we can do maybe also, but first we're going to try to give it a little bit of functionality. So that is the other part, so that I'm going to quickly tab a little bit. I will delete the tabs, the enters later, but to give it a little spacing, let me say. So okay, we got the text on the button, so now I'm going to do quickly take the buttons itself. So buttons, voila, we have two buttons. One button will be VF, voila, that is one button. Quickly close it, that we can, and the other one is GLD, give it also, voila, that's the button for now. This will give an error in the program, but yeah, okay. Button, yeah, we got the button. What we need on the button, we need to give it functionality. So to give it functionality, we're gonna steal this guy, copy this one, then put it over here, put it over there. This will not work, so this one we're going to change. So this will be two new functions only for that, for those two buttons I need to do. So can we write it without having an attribute connected to it? Basically, no, because I need to have the ID. So I always need to have the ID, and I need to have the faction. The button I don't need. Okay, here we go. Public void. Are we going to call this? That is the question. How are we going to call this one? because when I'm looking at the applet, we got the naming, so it's renaming, but yeah, it's not upgrading at the same time. Oh yeah, I need to have a Void. How are we going to call this one? Okay. Yeah, the renaming. I'm not gonna put a price on that, not for the moment. So, but then when I do it, it needs to, or it need to have some. But I don't know if I can put it there. That's not for now. So I'm going to do so. Now, this will be going Control C. And this we're going to put over here. Voila. And that one, Control, we're gonna put on this guy. Okay. Now, just for testing purposes, we're gonna do a debug. I'm gonna use log error because I got a lot of logging already, and I'm for the moment too lazy to disable it. Modify waffen. Then I know what it is, and then up this one we say gold. Voila. Then okay, I'm gonna try to, okay, I'm dragging the window, make it a full screen. Okay, that can stay like it is, only this one needs to go away. But yeah, okay, leave it like it is. We're just going to push the play button and see what is happening. Yeah. Hold on, quickly controlling something that I filled in every... okay, they are all filled in. That is all filled in. Okay, yeah, everything is correct. Otherwise, okay, we're going directly to the assault teams. Then, yeah, now this is, it seems to be visible, but that cannot be visible. So now I'm just going to show the UIs, do the steps we do, voila. Because now it's overwriting the default things I put in it. Voila, that is correct. This is now the script that is working, so that is correct. You see, I say like disable it, is on, it's false, so it's false. Okay. Oh yeah. So now if we normally press the button. Oh no, I'm on this guy, sorry. So I'm going to put it back on the guard unit. So now normally here there need to be a message. Yay! Yay! You see? Oh, hold it. Does he do a double? Six times. Oh, I only pressed once. Yeah, that is the thing that is could happen. So if you then press like buy, and then you end up like with 6 characters. So that is not what we want. So clear it again. No, that is buttons. Show us all teams. Okay, we go over it. Upgrade. Set that panel active. Change the panel name to the AT name. Save the panel texture to the icon texture. The toggle is false. Yeah. This I need to have in there, so I'm going to put that back in here because we're going to need it also. Then here 80, simple 80, 80, because we need to pass it to the other ones. So it stays on the same. Normally it stays on the same. So 180. Oh yeah. Hold on, I'm going to do something quickly. Then 80. Hold on first. If this one is next key. So if this one is empty, return. Oh no, but yeah. Leave that return for a moment. Else 80 dot name equals to that guy. So then the 18 name will be what we're going to rename. So basically this piece of code is independent for both, or maybe I can just Yeah, make a check mark with only this code. So the moment a value change, I'm going. Hold on, I'm going to. Hold on, I'm going to check if this is a possibility. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Input field. On value change. String. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm gonna have to quickly do something. Let me think, let me think, let me think. But then you, yeah, I'm now brainstorming. I can write a function, but then on the other hand, when I cannot enter maybe the ID. Because it needs to have that guy, eh? Can I do it by scripting? Hold on. On value chain string. And we are on the input field. Hold on a second. This is the input field. What can we do with the input field? The input field, the input field. What can we do with the input field? On, niks on. Ah yeah, rename, rename. Oh no, it was first I need to have the rename, yeah, rename dot on. What do we got on drag point click submit on valid and on value change. But how will this work? What is this? Hold on. On validate input. Text, character index. No, that I don't need. On value change get set. Ah, hold on a second. Hold on, I'm gonna cut this away. And I'm gonna use it here also, hold on. I'm gonna space this out. I'm just gonna use it on Warframe just to, this is how I do it, eh? If I don't, I'm not sure about what is something doing, and I'm just going to do it like this. So hold on, save it, then switching back to our panel, leave it like this. So we're just going to collapse it then back again. I'm not sure why it. Ah yeah. Ah okay. Hold on. I'm going to. That was on default away. That was on default away, and that one is also default away. Could be that the buttons will appear above each other, so we're gonna see Soul teams, show US, show the general. Yeah, we are around the buy, it's working, okay, and now US, okay. Then we're gonna enter a name. Test team. And if I click on this button, normally we need to have some information saying nothing. Okay, then add something to it. Yeah, on value change, and I can add listener to it. Then I don't need to do this, all those things. But hold on, I first want to know something. No, first I'm going to do it like that. Hold on. I'm gonna just reuse this one again. Hold on. I only need to have this part of it. I'm gonna cut it away. I'm gonna move it up here. Okay, on listener change, public void rename. Oh yeah, again, same thing. Need to stay in the schwingen, the opening. So yeah, voila. Nothing more, nothing less. Rename. AT name will be the name you give inside the text box. Okay. Then this I'm going to steal again. Here. Then this guy goes out. Then rename goes in. Rename goes in. A soul team goes out. Now we're passing that guy. So when the value was changed, then we don't need this one, because so basically I'm gonna test this quickly, then I'm going to go for a smoke and drink some coffee and stuff like that, and then gonna to maybe scream more. Okay, save everything, go back to Unity, click on that guy. Oh, what is your problem? What does it say? Delegate the action string does not take null arguments. Yeah, but mm, I can do an add listener to it, but it's not working. What does this say? I'm saying the same. Unity event, Unity action string does not take one, so it cannot. But I'm not giving it. Yeah, then I need to do this different then. So that was not an option then. But yeah, that is okay. Hold on, then I'm gonna try something else. It's on AT Manager, just to see if I can give it through there. So it was on the upgrade. Then it is on the input field. On and edit string. It needs to have a string. It needs to be of type string maybe. Hold on, AT Manager, that is this guy. Where is that rename? I don't see show AT name tag. No, I don't see. Modify AT, I don't. Must it be static or what? No, show AT, it's just the void, so it's okay. So why is it not showing that? Okay, I'm going to quickly go for a smoke and then we will figure it out how we're going to do it. I'm going to quickly do some more testing. So I will catch with you guys in a half an hour or so.